What's up? We're here in Wellesley off of Dover Road. We are just doing a yearly wash for this customer. It's great. We did this property last year, and we did a restoration on this bluestone. I might even have some before and afters of it, but it was pretty bad, pretty dark, black discoloration with some lichen, and this is what to kind of expect a year later. There's some green discoloration returning, so just the proper way to maintain it without having to redo the polymeric sand is to just soft wash it. I'm here for the house wash and for the patios, and if I just treat it with the house wash mix, that's all it takes to clean it. And you really should never develop any lichen or that black discoloration should never return, and we're really going to keep that green off. Switch over to rinse. So this patio that was, at a much higher price point for the restoration because it had been let go, now it's just it's close to a 2-second thing if we're maintaining your property. This is one of my customers that they have very complex house, railings up here, there's railings over there. I have to move the truck I have 200 feet of line and it only reaches to this fence. I'll have to move the truck and pull it over there, but in the front yard, same thing. There's some bluestone that needs to be soft washed, so this is just a part of yearly maintenance to keep it from being a more complex thing and more expensive. So I'm just gonna continue washing the house and then show the results after I rinse these guys off. So just finished washing this section of the house and just rinsed off the bluestone. So again, it was last year that we did the polymeric sand here. Bluestone is still looking really good. Polymeric sand is holding strong right there. That feels like concrete, but it's not. There are a little bit, some drainage issues here, but nothing crazy. But yeah, this is just normal maintenance of the patio. Yeah, it's just puddling over here. Maybe some little bit of lichen right there. So I'm just gonna go around now and not sure if it's picking up. Still a little green right there. This edge is a little green. I'm just gonna wet this and forget it. Just kind of expect it to sit on it and handle that last little bit of organics that the house mixture couldn't take care of. See right here. Soak that. Leave that right there. We got worms popping up out of nowhere. Get out of here.
Wow, the big one.
Yeah. Right here. This could be, looks like some organics. But yeah, if it was, let's say it was, $1,200 to do this initial cleaning and restoration with the polymeric sand, I think cleaning this right now is a couple hundred with the house washing. I can't exactly remember, but yeah, looks good, maintained. And as long as we keep doing this every year, it will lengthen the time it takes to do another restoration. I'm not gonna claim that I've been doing this for 20 years or even 15 years. This is my 6th year or 5th year in business. So I can't say, oh, if we do a restoration and do this process every year, that you'll never have to do the polymeric sand. That's not true. That I don't think that would be the case. I think the polymeric sand erodes eventually. So that would be the factor, but these stones would never be black or covered in lichen again if I'm here every year doing this. So that's just a little update about maintenance now for the rest of the house and the washing. I hope you guys can hear me. I know the engine's in the background, but we had to move the truck. The truck was over there. We just washed from that back patio all the way around here. They got a beautiful property here. I washed up to this point, moved the truck. There's some fence that goes back there. This is some of the restoration we did last year. I didn't wash this yet, so yeah, my goal is to hit this with the house wash, kill the organics that are starting. The bluestone looks pretty good too. You know, I washed this house last year, so it's like some of the problem areas are developing the mildew. We had some railings like this on this side that were pretty bad. Probably the greenest thing on the house, but the railings get pretty bad sometimes because it's flat up there on that railing. So the water just pools, and that's what really contributes to that organic growth starting. Yeah, you can put the ladder over there. Okay, just putting up the ladder so I can get up there and do every nook and cranny. You know, this still looks pretty good. This is the poly we did. It's very hard. I can't get that out even if I really try. Nice and good, nice and strong. You know, I have nothing to do with that. This is just a bad piece of stone. But yeah, just soft washing everything at this house. When you have all these farmers' porches in the front, back, pergolas, these cobwebs just develop. So it's a good thing to maintain the property like this. Makes it easier for me to do the washing. It still takes roughly, the same amount of time. If this is a 3-hour house wash, or let's say it's 4 hours, when it's really dirty, like it hasn't been washed for 3 or 4 years, instead of 4 hours, maybe it's 3, so it helps me out. Some green starting to develop here, but yeah, we're just gonna finish the length of this fence. I think she likes this trampoline getting rinsed off too, but yeah, that's it. So I'm in the house wash mix. Put this stone. Sky, nice and saturated. Start hitting this stone. And after I'm done treating this stone right here, I'll probably do a quick rundown of the house wash mix versus the 12-volt pump. And, when things are dirtier and need a higher concentration of algaecide and soap for cleaning. So, first process is I want to spray the patio, this front farmer's porch, from the outside in, not the inside out. So if I'm trying to hit this edge from the inside out, I would be spraying these plants. We're trying to minimize that. And if we minimize that in the right techniques and angles, minimize the risk of plants having any cleaning solution on it for any unpredicted length of time. Landscape dugout right there. And I saved doing this section of the patio for last because of these plants over here. They seem to be the biggest ones, most likely to get some cleaning solution splashed on them. Now since I'm transitioning to spraying inside out, just to hit those nooks and crannies. Now, switch over. To rinse. Guys down real quick. That guy down. And that's kind of it. That's just the safest you can really be with the surrounding vegetation. I'll snap back to rinsing this off and explaining a little bit about the difference between the house wash mix versus patio restoration or 12-volt pump cleaning. So we are all done here. This is nice and clean. Nothing more than a house wash mix to clean it up. Here, same story. Nothing more than the house wash mix to do the cleaning. And I'll do this very quickly. I can have a different video explaining more in depth about this. So this is my gray line. This is what I wash houses with using the power washer. I have a remote control chemical injector right here that I can turn on and off between. If I go to rinse mode, the valve in there is now turning to bypass the chemical injector and just pull fresh water. But when I'm in the mix mode, it's running through here and pulling from the chemical injector. You can see right there that pulls to this thing right there, But the more important part is that it splinters off into the SH tank, that is the sodium hypochlorite, and then the other line splits off into my soap tank, because this is already pulling water. The power washer is always already pulling water. Turning this on and off will pull small doses of the soap tank and the SH tank. When I showed up here, this soap tank was probably around 10 gallons. This was a big project. Pulls minimal of that, pulls minimal of that at a very low concentration, and that's how I wash this entire house and do some maintenance on the bluestone or anything that has any organic growth, dirt or debris or mildew built up on it. That is just the lowest concentration I really clean with, and it is the fastest tool to turn on and off between fresh water to the soap, versus when we cross over into the territory of roof cleaning or doing a patio or walkway restoration that has lichen, black discoloration, hasn't been maintained, needs new polymeric sand, or doing a roof treatment. This is the tool I use. This can be regulated to pull water, soap, sodium hypochlorite. So with this being a 12-volt pump and not going through the power washer, I could shut these all off and just pull sodium hypochlorite. I could do 100% SH, or I can have these open 50-50, all three of them open for the roof, or let's say a patio where I don't want any soap. I turn the soap off and I'll do 50-50, 50% water, 50% SH. It is not possible to get this combination or different strengths and ratios with that chemical injector. I can only do this with this. And so that's, anytime where I'm avoiding using this makes my life easier. I just serviced this whole property using the chemical injector. Didn't have to touch this. And when you cross over into using this equipment, that means it was dirtier. I need to use a stronger solution. I don't have a remote control to even turn it off. Usually if I have this at a high concentration, I'll have the power washing rinse line just in water, so I can use this, spray the things I need to spray, put this down, rinse with that, and then I can wash a house with this too, but that would depend on if I have it on this or that or turned, so that's a quick rundown. On a different date, we can talk more about the equipment and why this helps me basically service a whole property or provide the kind of service that I do to tackle properties like this, and then still have the time and energy to go service another property. That, equipment does matter. In the industry, people say, oh, equipment doesn't matter. This and some people are right, because no, you shouldn't go buy a $60,000 truck and a $20,000 rig off rip if you don't have the clients to support that. Don't do that. But when I've achieved something like this, the equipment helps me service the property better, clean the things the right way, clean things to the best that they can be cleaned, and have all these little gadgets to keep the property safe, keep me safe, and do it in a timely fashion where I have the resources also to keep this guy running. I never have any downtime because I focus a lot on keeping this equipment maintained, having the best tools on it, and giving my customers the the best service that I can for all their exterior cleaning needs. So again, Higher Power Washing, higherpowerwashingNE.com. We do house washing, roof washing, deck washing, patio restoration. I hate doing gutters, but this is the phone number, and that's it. Thanks for watching this video.